Hariom, my name is Tejas Priyadarshi, and today I will be presenting on Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. So does anybody know who Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar is? Yes?
Well, he's like the head of the committee that wrote the Constitution.
Yeah, that's correct. Popularly known as Baba Sahib, he was the chief architect of the Indian Constitution. He was also an advocate or promoter for untouchables for their political rights. He was also a recipient posthumously of the Bharat Ratna Award, which is the highest Indian civilian award. Dr. Ambedkar's childhood. He was born on April 14, 1891 in Bhav, Madhya Pradesh, India, to Ramji and Bhima Bhai Satpur. He was the 14th and last child, and because his mother passed away when he was just 5 years old, he was raised by a paternal aunt. Dr. Ambedkar's childhood education. Even though he had very little education in Marathi and English, he worked very hard in school. He was the only one in his family to go to high school and one of the first untouchables to get a college degree. Dr. Ambedkar's higher education. In 1912, he earned a degree in economics from Bombay University. 3 years later, in 1915, he majored in economics at Columbia University as he got a full scholarship from Baroda State. The following year, in 1916, he studied for his bar exam and started his doctoral thesis in the London School of Economics. And in 1917, he returned home to India. Dr. Ambedkar's experience with discrimination. As Dr. Ambedkar was part of the Mahar caste, he was treated as an untouchable and was not allowed to enter Hindu temples. In school, he was given little attention by teachers and was not even allowed to enter the classroom unless he had a gunny sack or a burlap bag to sit on. Also, anytime he wanted to drink water in the classroom, a school peon or like a custodian would have to pour it from above, as they believed that if you touched the water or the vessel that contained it, the water would be contaminated. Dr. Ambedkar's career. He started his career off by becoming the professor of political economy at Sydenham College in Mumbai, India. In 1935, he was appointed principal of the government law school, also in Mumbai. In 1947, he became the nation's first law minister and chairman of the Indian Constitution Drafting Committee. In 1952, he became a member of Rajya Sabha, or India's upper house. Dr. Ambedkar's work in political field. In 1920, he started the publication of Mukh Nayak, which was a newspaper that translated to Leader of Silent. 7 years later, he started public movements for marches of sharing water and right to enter Hindu temples for untouchables. In 1932, he joined hands with Madan Mohan Malviya to drop his demand for separate electorates or different voting booths for untouchables. Advocacies that Dr. Ambedkar achieved. He achieved civil liberties for individuals, freedom of religion, abolition or ending of untouchability, outlawing all forms of discrimination, economic and social rights for women, reservation for lower castes in schools, colleges, and civil service jobs. And the significant contributions. As chairman of the Indian Constitution Drafting Committee, his ideas were adopted into the Indian Constitution on November 26, 1949. He promoted the welfare for untouchables and was successful in reserving seats for untouchables. Many CNN named Dr. Ambedkar as the greatest Indian, and many colleges are named after him, and these are a few of them. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and have a happy day.